Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. Last time, we got stoned once again, and then we were having a lovely time with Reese, and then the fucking cockblock squad came rolling in. I shouldn't call it a squad, it's one guy. Anyway. That voice. I know that voice. Is that who's been following you around? Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the supposedly shatterproof window. Enemies upstairs? Enemies outside? We're surrounded. Even if I get out of this house, I won't be safe. You won't be safe. Well, I don't know. Maybe Wayne's friendly. But you're right. Nowhere is safe. But if he breaks through that window and tries to get in here, maybe we can give him the runaround and escape through the escape route that he's giving us. So maybe this is a good thing, actually, if not the best time. What do you mean? Wayne isn't going to hurt you. He hasn't hurt anyone. I don't know that, but I suppose I haven't seen him hurt anyone. Well, aside from me when he cock-blocked me, but oh well. And also, ditchling, but they don't count. They're not people. Probably. Why did he call you that thing? Because he's some kind of monster, and he wants me dead. Can't you feel that? The murderous intent is practically oozing out of him. The what? Are we in a fucking manga now? But I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear from the people who want to hurt me. I can protect both of us, Joe Bob. Hang on. Yes, he will. He's furious with me. Can't you hear it? Hear what? You're being weird, man. I know, but I'm leaning into it. My instincts are telling me what to do now. And what I should do is stop cowering in this basement and put a stop to the people who want to hurt me. And the people who want to hurt you. Fair enough, I suppose. I mean, I don't need you to protect me. I'm here to protect you, actually. That's only because you don't know what kind of danger you're in. I know what it's like to have my life stolen by someone else. It destroys you in every way. But I'm not weak anymore. No more cowering. If someone tries to hurt me, I should hurt them back. And I can do the same for you, Joe Bob. We're in this together. Yeah? Suppose I can't argue with that. People say an eye for an eye makes a whole world blind. That's why, if someone takes your eye, you take their life. Then they won't be taking any more eyes. They pull a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That is the way. I think you might be overreacting. I'm not certain about that. Although he probably should be keeping his cool a little more. Yeah. The window shatters. As Reese tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Oh my. That's an odd bit of flesh. Wow. Paintings coming to life, huh? That seems to be the theme this week.
Grab my hand. I'll pull you out.
What, and miss out on the ghost rave? Not a chance.
Leave us alone!
In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken basement window is sealed off, and Wayne along with it. Oh my god. Look at those teeth, that nascent tail, those ears, those eyes. By the Builder, it comes at last. The Were Mountain Lion is revealed. Ha ha ha! Vindication! Run for the stairs or stay where you are. No, you don't want. The last thing you want to do if you're staring down a hungry predator is run. That just gets them to chase you. What is going on with your tongue? Why is it forked?
We aren't safe, but I feel strong now. I think I can save us. Stay here. I'll be right back. I just have to deal with the doc.
Oh no, whatever your plan is, you ain't cutting me out of it. Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his creations. Yo, how's it going, ghoulies? He treat you well? Got a health plan or anything? How about dental? No, probably not dental. Call Tabitha for help. You're only just now thinking of that. God damn it. Wait for Reese in the basement. Why are these marked as explore? Again, I don't understand the way this... Whatever. Sure. Let's try calling Tabitha, see if that helps anything. At the very least, I should probably warn her that shit's going down. Hopefully she's already dealt with this strike by now. Or at least has done what she can for the day. You dial your cousin's number. Hey, where are you? Oh, just in a basement surrounded by weird ghost painting ghoul things. Is that a fucking toilet roll painting ghost thing? Whatever. Reese transformed into a monster and is on some kind of rampage. Can you come pick me up? Hang on, what? Reese is on some kind of rampage. Can you come pick me up? That's not what I said. What? Don't move a muscle. I'm coming to get you. Your cousin hangs up the phone. Okay. Wait, there's no more option to stay in the basement? But, so I can't, so if she tells me to stay put, so if Reese tells me to stay put, I can stay put, but if Tabitha does too, I can't? Whatever. But best to follow Reese and see how things play out. Yeah, like I said, you're not gonna cut me out of this. Whatever plan he's got, he's not cutting me out of it. You make your way to the door that beckoned to you yesterday. All intrigue now washed away. You know where it leads, and you know what secrets the stone that lurked in the forgotten basement of the clinic had to share with you. Now, the clinic holds a new horror. Yep, medical malpractice. Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper into the doctor's office, there is a monster, preparing to do something unthinkable. I can think it. I don't know what you're talking about. You're being a bit dramatic here. I feel like the narrative is a bit slanted against Reese here. I mean, who hasn't wanted to turn into a bizarre monster and tear apart his evil mother who has been tormenting him for years? Who hasn't, you know? Then again, no, maybe I'm misspeaking. Maybe it's not the narrative that's biased against him here. Maybe it's the narrator. We've already seen how it can be biased. Open the door. Let in the devil. You grasp the handle and turn. Yeah, I know how opening doors works. Dr. Kelly emerges from the shadows and levels a firearm in your direction. You instantly notice it's not a proper rifle, but some kind of tranquilizer gun. Are you sure that's where you should be aiming that thing, Doc? Duck! Goose! Roll out of the way! Don't tell me what to do! You're quick to follow her command, your body falling forward and rolling gracefully out of harm's way. She shoots. She scores. The gun isn't very loud. There's only a as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing through the air. You turn to see a dart embedded in Reese's chest. You ain't looking too good, Reese. He pulls the tranquilizer dart out from between his ribs, heaving heavy breaths as the drug courses through his system. You're going to have to try harder than that, you bit. How did you...
As if you could hope to stop me, you pathetic waste of flesh.
Oh yeah, he just went around, that's how. Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out between cracks in the wood. Reese's panic pulling in a mob of furious creatures to hold his enemy in place. The artist darts away, but his creations continue their work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway as Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stiffening globs of paint. Run to the morgue to grab the axe. Yeah, that might come in handy. I really should have kept that on me the whole time, but oh well. You need to arm yourself. You rush down to the morgue, practically flying down the steps. The axe is still lying on the floor where you and Reese left it. You pick it up. A feeling of safety settles in your chest as you grip the wooden handle. At least if you have to fight, you're prepared. Yes, please, keep that axe on you the rest of the game. I cannot count how many times it could have come in handy, and no doubt will. Hey! Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out of some unseen speaker. You, Joe Bob. I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from here, but you can help the both of us. And what makes you think I want to help you? Kelly girl. Hmm? What? So you can keep poisoning him forever? Keeping him restrained with your poisons so that he can never awaken into the glory that is his birthright? No. No, I don't think I will. Christ! Is that how this happened? You helped him sleuth that out? Well, good job. Now you get to see why I would choose to give my own son lethal doses of poison every day. If I don't, he turns into a murder machine. Oh, yes. Isn't that very convenient? You poison him for years and years, and now he's off the poison and he has the power to fight back. And you want to play the victim now that he's the one stronger here. It's funny. I don't remember him ever attacking me. It's almost as if he's not some mindless murder machine, but a abused child lashing out at you. And rightfully so. I bet you never even once considered telling him why you were doing it, the real reason. And why would you? I'm sure you knew he would never choose that half-life, or quarter-life even, of lethargy and living death over this monstrous energy. This terrible strength. And why would he? It's just like I thought. Exactly what we thought. You wanted to control him. You knew he was growing into something great and terrible, and you couldn't stand that, could you? Well, I can. I need you to get to the medical storage room. I'll give you further instructions when you're there. I guess I have no choice. Sure. Let's see what's the deal here then. Axe in hand, you rush up the stairs from the morgue and into the medical storage room. I'm here. Click me. Great. Now listen to me. I need you to use the black taped key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. It's a bottle labeled Carfentanil. Pair of tranquilizers clearly aren't gonna cut it anymore. Hey. Sorry, you look ridiculous. You look like you're turning into a horse. I think it's just the angle of the face, but... An intercom system. Huh, Doc? Good. You should hear this. Joe Bob. That looks even more ridiculous. Joe Bob, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not going to hurt anybody else. Just her. I'll hold you to that. Or I might just have to put you down myself. If I don't, you and I both know she's just going to shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did I hear that right? And shove me back down in that basement. Maybe someplace even worse. And keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence. Whoa. You look almost fish-like now. Oh, I guess that was just the angle. Never mind. I feel amazing right now. Better than I've ever felt in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she has to finally pay for what she's taken from me. Well, I mean, I don't agree that you aren't dangerous, but, well, so am I. I'd say I might be more dangerous than you are, but never mind. Can't you two just get along? Oh, that's so fucking... I'm gonna see where that goes. No, sorry. We're past that point. I want retribution. Even more than that, I want security. As long as she lives, I'm in danger. Oh. Okay, that went over better than I expected. He has a point, Doc. You can't be serious. Look at him. He's dangerous. He's going to kill me. And what's a little matricide between friends? You want to talk, Doc? How can we know there isn't anyone else whose treatment you've taken into your own hands? Good point, Reese. How do we know there aren't other people that you've taken steps to make more compliant? You've done it once. What's to stop you from lying to someone else? Stepping in to treat them as you see fit, regardless of what they want for themselves. I thought I was going to die every day. Do you have any idea what it's like to give in to your own mortality like that? It wasn't living, that's for sure. It wasn't even surviving. It was just... Hi, Wayne.
Enough.
Reese cries out in pain. I'm sorry, this fucking face keeps making me cracked up. Ah! What the hell did you do to my shoulder? Is that electricity? You see, for the briefest instant, something coming out of Wayne's sleeve. Or maybe it's a plant of some kind? Just a flash of pale yellow. Then it's gone, slithering back into Wayne's clothes. Oh, maybe an insect of some kind, actually. Hi, Wayne.
I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then.
The two stagger off down the hallway. Quick! Grab the tranquilizers and head to the safe room. I mean, I might as well grab them. You do as she says. The tranquilizers are easy to find, marked with a small square of black tape to match the key. She's certainly an organized woman. Help Wayne fight Reese, help Reese fight Wayne. You know what? Fuck yeah. Rematch, motherfucker. This time, you're not getting away, you bitch. And this time, I have a little force multiplier. Your grip on the axe tightens, the wooden handle rough against your calloused palms. Also, I got the tranquilizers, although I have no idea if they'll work on him, and that wouldn't be sporting, now would it? I kid, of course. I don't give a shit about sporting. I'm street smart after all. You maneuver around the animated smears of Reese's paintings, following the dueling figures. Hi. You are weird looking, Reese. I'm still holding on to the Were Mountain Lion thing, but goddamn, you look weird. Might just be the perspective, though. You raise your weapon to strike Wayne.
I'm growing tired of these antics, Joe Bob. Leave me to my work.
No. No, I don't think I will. Before you can swing the axe, you're knocked back. Wayne's palm striking your chest, knocking the air from your lungs. There's nothing more you can do here. What? What do you mean there's nothing more than I can do here? What? He just knocked me down once. Get up, soldier, and get the fuck back in there. Your pride wounded, you make your way to the safe room. God damn it. Come on. As you approach, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking apart the mass of paint sealing it shut. So they are still made out of paint, then. This is some crazy shit anyway. Is this related to him being a were-mountain lion, or is it just another thing that he can do? I mean, were creatures are like vampires. All sorts of different folklore gives them all sorts of different powers. Hurry! I don't think I can keep it open for long. You slip past her into the safe room. Any room that I'm in is a safe room. Cha-ching. Ding. Zing. She shuts the door quickly, though one of the little smears manages to slip past her. Huh. Pretty bare bones. You should spruce the place up sometime. She stomps on it. Painted viscera splatters across the cement floor. Painted huh. What an odd-looking gun. It sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. Hey, Wayne is not my friend. He's cock-blocked me too many times. And one is too many times. We probably have a few minutes before he gets here. What is this room? It's a safe room. Old X-ray room. Lead walls. After I realized this whole situation was a possibility, I had the door reinforced with special remote-controlled locks. Glad it could finally come in handy. Let's talk Reese. Her name isn't Reese. Yeah. I bet you have some questions. Go ahead. I have nothing left to hide. Oh, there's always something left to hide. When did you find out? A little after he hit puberty. He had all the usual changes, then a few extra. Thickened nails, sharp teeth, elfish ears. Elfish, is that the scientific term for it? I figured he might have some kind of genetic disorder. Had him checked out at a few specialists, but there was nothing obviously wrong with him. Then we had an argument, and he changed. Right in front of me. It was nothing like what he is now. Just a couple inches and some facial abnormalities. Enough to be noticeable. I was scared. He could see that. And he stopped. Is that right? I thought it was a one-off, or maybe a hallucination. But the second time, it wasn't as subtle, and it didn't go away as easy. That's when I knew for sure that this was something beyond my realm of expertise. How did he not know what he was? Years of gaslighting, maybe. I've been medicating him since he was 12. We've only had 3 incidents like this before. Maybe 4, depending on what counts. This is the worst one by far. Yeah, years of gaslighting. He doesn't seem to understand at first that he looks different, and I just make sure to stay on top of his dosages so that he rarely ever does. Well, this all certainly doesn't seem damning at all for you, Kelly. No siree, Bob. Not what you're saying, but what you aren't saying. But I've been preparing for this inevitability. He's an adult now. There's only so much I can do to control him. So, that being said, why did you start poisoning him? Dr. Kelly sighs. Can we stop calling it poison? No! No, we cannot. Yes, it's poison, but But the act of me giving him poison was not me poisoning him. Yes, it was! I was medicating his illness. Stop fucking prevaricating, Kelly. It's embarrassing. It started when he was around 15. I've been giving him increasingly high doses of Klonopin. Klonopin? Klonopin? Oh yeah! Give him increasingly high doses of a drug whose abuse can cause impulsiveness and lowered inhibitions. That's a great fucking idea. What the fuck are you doing? I think I can see where this is going. But his body kept adapting. Yeah, that happens with regular abuse of Klonopin. Duh. And his symptoms would come back, especially if we ever fought. I couldn't keep ordering all those drugs. It was already suspicious, and I could risk losing my license, especially if anyone ever found out what I was using them for. Yeah, no shit. Someone approached me with a solution. I took it. Let me guess. Sybil. Fucking Sybil, wasn't it? God damn that witch. And I've been dealing with the emotional and mental consequences of that decision ever since. You've been dealing with them, have you? Who approached you and what did they say? Yeah, I know you got the license from Sybil. Let's give her a chance to actually be honest for once in her life, though, first. Who approached you and what did they say? Dr. Kelly gives you a long, hard look. I don't want to talk about that woman. But screw it, I might die tonight. Sure, I'll tell you. It was Sybil. There we go. I don't know how the hell she found out. Maybe Reese had an episode while he was over at her place. Who can say? Oh, she just knows things. I thought she was insane. She was telling me to give my son ricin, like it was a mystical mountain folk cure for fussy teenagers. She was right, though. Now, and I hate that. I hate the power it meant she had over me. Still has. Then you shouldn't have given her power over you. Don't trust her, Joe Bob. I'm not. She's literally the least trustworthy person in this entire town. She puts on that sweet old lady act, giving everybody tea and talking about healing magics or whatever. Oh, let me guess, you drank the tea, didn't you? That's why we're in this mess. No one in their right mind would even consider giving their son ricin. I mean, that if she had been wrong, you could have killed him very easily. She's a snake. No, snakes are alright. She's something far worse. But, hold on. I wonder. I know you got the ricin from Sybil. Does she know what it's for? Yeah, okay. Same result. And same there too, okay. What is he? He's her son, that's what he is. At first I thought he was some kind of werewolf. Or were-mountain lion? But if he is, he doesn't follow any kind of full moon rules or anything. Silver doesn't do shit to him, and you've seen what he looks like. It's just weird. Yeah, agreed. I almost wish I could examine him while he's fully transformed. I'd be fascinated to know what happens to him, or how his body does it. Maybe if you hadn't blown up your whole relationship with him, maybe you might have had a chance to do that. But he seems pretty hell-bent on ripping my throat out, so I guess that'll just have to remain a mystery. And why is that, do you think? We've already established that he was not hell-bent on ripping your throat out the previous times he's turned into that. What is up with your shadow? That doesn't look right. Whatever. Was his dad similar? I doubt it. Unless she's really into that. Maybe that's why she was medicated. No, that's... Anyway. A strange little smile creeps onto Dr. Kelly's face. Oh shit, was she into that? I wish I knew. Pardon? Reese just kind of happened. I wasn't seeing anyone. I just woke up pregnant one day. I know how impossible that sounds. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sake. Oh, immaculate conception, huh? Sure, that might as well be a thing. I kept having these weird dreams, almost like sleep paralysis episodes. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They were actually kind of sweet. But they were just dreams. Were they? Because it sounds an awful lot like someone was drugging you or something. I've actually heard of this happening, or something like this anyway. Not in a romantic way though, that's interesting. But then, all of a sudden, my period stopped. I got morning sickness, and roughly 9 months later, Reese. Huh. That is interesting. And did the dream stop? Because you didn't say that they did. The way you phrased it implies that they stopped at some point, but when? Seriously though, why do I have no option to ask more about these dreams? For fuck's sake! There's so many things I'd like to ask about that, like, for instance, who the dreams were with. You said they were romantic dreams. Who was romancing you, or who were you romancing, or whatever. And what was going on in them specifically. You know, stuff like that. But no, I've got no option to ask about them because my character is retarded. The relationship between you seems so difficult. Yeah, no shit. That's putting it lightly, if anything. Yeah, you could say that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know if I'd be ready. But he made me love being a mom. Until he didn't. It's not like it was going to be sunshine and roses forever. No matter what, kids grow up and they change. Sometimes for the worst. This is part of being a mom too. Doing what you can to make sure the child you brought into the world isn't going to go around eating people. Sure. Okay, now the question of the hour. How do you know he's dangerous? Because nothing of what you said has convinced me of that at all. I mean, dangerous in the sense of an imminent danger, not in the sense of just being a dangerous person in general, which a lot of people are. And not in a bad way. Not always in a bad way, anyway. Well, he wants to murder me, so that's clue number one. Yeah, because... It's not like he's usually a violent kid. He's mostly just sad. But every now and then we butt heads, and that's usually when this side of him comes out. Imagine if this happens anytime he gets frustrated with anyone. Imagine he gets road rage one day, turns into a 12-foot-tall monster with 1,000,000 teeth, and rips somebody apart in the middle of a major metropolitan area. I could rip someone apart in the middle of a major metropolitan area myself. I've yet to see any evidence that he's any more at risk than that, except for the fact that he's so much stronger than he is otherwise. Yeah, he's dangerous. Example? Give me one single example before you've fucked him over royally of him legitimately putting you in danger. Give me some reason to believe that he shouldn't have just been trained to control himself. Give me something, Doc. Something. God. That doesn't mean he's dangerous. I mean, you are the biggest threat to him. Don't preach to me. Preach? Fuck you, Kelly. Fuck you. Sure, right now, I'm the focus of his ire. But who's to say he's not just going to find a new target once I'm out of the picture? Probably the fact that no one else has been poisoning him! Well, except Sybil, I guess. He might go after her, too. But only if he even knows that Sybil was responsible for this. And even then, she wasn't the one directly poisoning him. She just offered the option. And even then, well, fuck Sybil. I know what he's capable of. No, you don't. Parents never do. So it's my job to make sure he doesn't hurt anybody. Fuck off, you self-righteous cunt. Leave it at that! Leave it at that! Ah. Fuck's sake. Don't you think that might be a self-fulfilling prophecy? Is he a sweet kid most of the time? Absolutely. And Ted Bundy was sweet to the people he picked up off the side of the road. Fuck off, Kelly! You are just an absolute piece of shit, aren't you? Fuck you. I can fix him! He is indeed a menace to society. Reese, threat or menace? Yeah, you know what? I guess we might as well leave it at that. You are just not going to... You are just never going to be convinced by anything, are you? You have found your truth, and you are utterly resolute in it. You will find reasons to believe it. Because you never needed a reason in the first place. Why not just kill him? Oh. Oh. You've tried, haven't you? That's why you were so willing to give the Ryson a chance, isn't it? You think I haven't tried? You're right, that was silly of me to think, for even a moment. Of course you have. At the very least, poison isn't the way to do it. I haven't resorted to any violent measures. Maybe if he was weak, we knew where to hit him, somebody could do it. Or if they threw him in an incinerator. But I just can't bring myself to do that kind of thing to him. Oh, but you're fine with poisoning him to death, because you don't have to get your hands dirty doing it. Isn't that right? I couldn't look him in the eye while I did that. Exactly. It's cowardice, not any kind of morality that prevents you. Then he'd be gone. I don't want him to be gone. He's my kid. I love him so much. You love him, and you don't want him gone. But neither of those are enough to prevent you from trying. He has a lot to offer the world, even if he's stuck in his room for the rest of his life. A lot to offer the world? A lot to offer the world, does he? Fucking hell. That might just be the coldest thing you've said all day. God, Doc. You really are just a worthless shit stain, aren't you? So, what's your game plan then? Both short and long term. Well, I pump him full of elephant tranquilizers, then I lock him in here. Then I'd somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. Then we all live happily ever after. Oh yeah, except of course for Reese, who will live in abject misery for the rest of his probably short life. But you know, everyone else. I see no flaws with this plan. Yeah, this is a plan with neither flaw nor any possibility of error. Sarcasm. That's so Scarlet of you. Confirmation bias. That's so Kelly of you. It's okay. I know it's not a perfect plan. But it's better than the alternative of being torn to shreds by my own kid. Or having to figure out how to kill someone I love who may or may not be unkillable. And if you can't, doesn't really change much. Whether he's a willing captive or an unwilling captive, doesn't matter. He's either under my constant supervision, or he's dead. That's just how this has to go. Does it now? Has that worked before? He's never known the exact nature of his condition before. Maybe it was a mistake to hide it from him. Mayhap. I'm sure you could have found a clever enough lie to convince him that he was better off like this. But I thought it meant he could feel like he had more freedom, not knowing that if he just stopped taking his pills, he could become big and pointy enough to kill me. What? I feel like that would make him feel like he had more freedom. Maybe too much freedom for your sake. I'm going to have to revoke some of those freedoms now. He's not going to like that, but I think he'll understand, even if it takes time. You mean years of gaslighting and years of solitary confinement to addle his mind? Assuming you even get that time, do you really think people will let you lock your child away like this? Do you really? This plan's doomed from the start. I don't think he wants to hurt people. He just can't help what he is. Oh, I am certain he doesn't want to hurt people. Not people, plural. And if he manages to find a way out and kills you, I'm not going to let that happen. I don't think you have a choice. So you're just going to lock him away again. Worse than before, even. Yeah, it's either that or he dies. Or you do. God knows I don't want that to be the case. But you've got to work with what you've been given. And what I've been given is an ethical dilemma with no good outcomes. For you, certainly. Just have to decide which is the lesser evil. There has to be some other way. It's just going to make him feel trapped. It sure is. Especially since I'll have to isolate him even more now that he knows what's going on. He is going to hate me. Again, why do you think people are going to allow this to happen? Are you going to tell his friends that he turns into a monster? Are you going to tell the police that? But you gotta work with what you've been given. What I've been given is an ethical dilemma where either I let my son kill me, freeing him to go out and kill others, or imprison him for the rest of his life and force feed him poison to keep him controllable. Or the third option, kill him. I've decided which outcome I can live with. In one case, literally, just kill him. We might come to that one day. But not now. I'm not ready for it now. While we're at it, any other secrets you're keeping? You have it all. You have no idea how relieved I am to finally say all this shit out loud. Yeah, there is something very freeing about being able to confess your crimes. I've seen that. I've heard that from a lot of people convicted in court. So, now that I'm in on all your secrets, I guess we're kind of a team, huh? Not certain I want to be on a team with her, but sure, why not? Kid, you're at least a decade too young for me. Picked up on that real quick. The sound of distant breaking glass cuts through the silence of the clinic outside the safe room. Shit. This might be game time. Get those tranks ready. We have to get this door open before he crosses the hallway. Dr. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stare out into the hallway. Huh, they're farther away now. That's odd. Wow. Did he unhinge his jaw? It's like something out of I'm Sorry, John.
Is this what you were so afraid of?
Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. Tip. Dialogue options marked romance will start a romantic arc with the... I beg your pardon? What? This is an interesting... What? Romance, hot, tame the beast, or tame the beast platonically. What the fuck? Well, this is quite a time for this. What the fuck? Okay, so... And we need to be hot to do it, even platonically. I guess because... I don't know. Either it's because the hot trait actually refers to some level of natural charisma, and confidence and what have you, or it's because I'm so hot that I stop him right in his tracks to listen to me. Probably a mix of both. Okay. That really fucking bushwhacked me. Big, dramatic confrontation between the poisoner and the monster, and then, Tip, you can start a romance here. so fucking stupid. I'm gonna fucking pass out. Jesus Christ. God damn it. This is actually a tough choice. Because on the one hand, I'm saving myself for... well, let's just say someone who almost certainly is not going to get an actual romance option in-game. But who I can at least pretend I got with after the events of the game, anyway. But on the other hand, this would be really fucking funny. Shit. It's a tough decision, but I'm gonna have to go with platonic. For all that it would be really funny, and for all that I am very keen on flirting with everyone around here, I'm not willing to lock myself into a romance like this. Sorry. Besides, who knows what other incredibly funny situations like this, the romance tip dialogue thing, will show up in. So yeah, platonically. You step forward and drop your axe. Place a calming hand on his face. You take another step forward. Do you have a death wish? Get back to where you once belonged. Reese has stopped in the middle of the hallway, staring down at you, a hint of fear in his eyes, like a raging elephant staring down at an approaching mouse. I don't know if they're actually afraid of mice. They are afraid of ants, though. Ants can fuck them up. You slowly lift your hand to his face. He shudders as you touch his long maw, the skin elastic and constantly shifting as the bone beneath expands and contracts unnaturally. I don't know what unnaturally, but... What are you doing? Good question. You gently drop your hand, your eyes meeting his in a moment of understanding beyond the need or usefulness of words. And then a shot rings out. What? Who the... Oh, god damn it. Damn it, Tabitha! Shotgun in hand, your cousin rounds the corner and trains her weapon on Reese's writhing body. What the fuck? For fuck's sake, Tabitha! I mean, for one thing, couldn't you have at least warned me? I was right fucking there! With my hand was on his face like a second prior. You could have fucking shot me! Bloody hell. You fucking lunatic. What the hell are you doing, Joe Bob? Get away from that thing! Hi, Tabitha. Tabitha, what are you doing here? Stop it! Get some help! Let me sedate him. We can deal with this non-lethally. Oh, assault before. She really fucked you up, Reese. Sorry about that. I was the one that called her. I didn't realize she'd come in blazing, going all shoot first, ask questions later. Literally. You step forward, filling the space between Tabitha and the whimpering Reese, his face already trying to stitch itself back together as he sits propped against the wall. Oh, good. I figured as much. Shapeshifters tend to have great regeneration because they can, well, shapeshift after all. Out of my way, Joe Bob! You silently stare down the barrel of your cousin's gun. Back off, Tabitha. This is none of your business. Let me handle this. Oh sure, because you were doing such a good job. That thing was about to eat my cousin. Stop making an ass out of you and me, Tabby girl. That thing is my son, Miss Scarlet, and despite appearances, he is still human. Mostly. Don't talk about him like he's some wild animal. Quick, Joe Bob, he's fixing himself. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You just got here. You don't know what the situation is. Get out of the way, or I'll have to make you. Her threat is interrupted as Reese scrambles past you, knocking Tabitha's gun to the side and stumbling down the hall towards the entrance to the clinic and the freedom beyond. What in the ever-loving... He pauses for a second, staring longingly back at you from his almost unruined face. Unruined as in having been unruined. And then he's gone, his creations leaving with their maker. Shit! Indeed. The three of you charge down the hall after him. But he's long gone, the door to the clinic hanging open, the night beyond seemingly empty. Great job, Joe Bob. You've set a monster free on the populace. If you'd just gotten me the tranquilizers, this would have all been over by now. Look, Tabby girl, just because I was a little tempted to go whole hog into the bit, doesn't mean you have to worry about him. I would never betray you like that, Tabitha, not even for a really funny joke. You're the only one for me. You don't have to worry about that. Both of you are wrong. Reese is beautiful and unique. The world is better with him in it than with him being dead or locked away. Anyway, been locked away forever. He can learn to live like this if you just let him. He's human too. He deserves freedom like anyone else. You don't have to worry about him. Or just... Dr. Kelly sighs. I don't know. Maybe you were right to protect them. Oh. Is that right, Kelly? Am I finally getting through to you? I never thought I'd see the day. Maybe I've been contributing to all this. Mayhap. The two of you should leave. You left behind quite a mess for me to clean up, and I need some time with my thoughts. Not a word of this to anyone, or there will be hell to pay. Tabitha grumbles, probably concerned about not being able to warn anyone that there's a bozo on the loose. Come on, Joe Bob, let's go. The two of you make your way to the bottom of the hill, where Tabitha's car is parked among the sleepy houses of Scarlet Hollow's residential street. She places her gun in the trunk and turns to face you. Well, I had hoped we'd be riding out of this in Tabitha's car, but it certainly didn't pan out the way I had hoped. Well, that all turned out very strange, certainly. And we still have no idea what happened to Stella. God damn, if it turns out that she actually just like went off hiking in the woods somewhere and just didn't tell anyone and left us to and turned off her phone and left us to worry, I'm going to be so very peeved. But yeah, that all certainly turned out, well, it turned out alright. Honestly, for all of Kelly's attempts to convince me that she was in the right there, I honestly expected her to have more cause than she actually did. That was just pathetic. But at least we seem to be kind of getting through to her now. So that's nice. Tabitha also got through to him. Straight through. With buckshot. Which, yeah, not especially fun, I imagine. But apparently he's probably gonna be fine. Oh well. We love her anyway, don't we? Even if she didn't exactly do a good job of getting me out of the way before she shot the monster that I was right on top of. Lucky I didn't lose a hand. But like I said, we love her anyway. In the wise words of James Wilson, if I was perfect, I'd date perfect. Then again, considering the context of that, well. Alright, we've been here long enough. It's time to adjourn. And next time we come back, well, I do believe that will be the final episode of this. For now, of course. I have no idea when the next chapter of this is actually going to release. Sooner than the next chapter of The Coffin of Andy and Lele, hopefully. Still waiting for that. So, I don't know how long it will be goodbye for. It could be a year, a month, a week, a day, even. Well, not a day. I don't release these videos daily after all. I've got other series, but never mind. So that will be goodbye then. Well, until next time. So, without any further ado, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe, if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.